Hello, this is Jamie with Creations Misfit, and today I'm going to show you how to make a catch-all bowl. These work up really quickly, they're very easy to make, and I guess they're all the rage right now, according to my niece. So I'm going to show you how to make these with ribbon yarn, and we are going to need a 15mm hook, one of these big guys, some scissors and a yarn needle to sew in your ends. And then whatever kind of yarn you use, you could use like a ribbon yarn or a t-shirt yarn because it will keep it extra sturdy. If you don't have either of those, you could probably also double up like a thicker size 5 or size 6 yarn, or use some wool yarn to make it sturdy. So I'll put a couple pictures up here of the ones I've made. I used ribbon yarn for the pink and greenish one, and I used a t-shirt yarn for the black one. And here's the hooked spaghetti is what I used for the black catch-all bowl, and I only had to use one strand of this because it's kind of like a stretchy, thick, like almost like a lycra type of yarn, and so you only need one strand, and that's what I did for this one. And then for the green and pink, I used this hooked ribbon XL. I got both of these at Joann Fabrics. And this one I had to use 2 strands worked together to achieve like the sturdiness that you'll need. So, because you can kind of see these are both 131 yards. And look at the size difference here because this is thicker. So today I'm going to show you with using 2 strands. Now I also did buy this big twist t-shirt yarn that Joann's just started selling, and I did try to use a different color of this today to see if I needed 1 or 2 strands, but I think I'm going to need 2 strands for that as well. So just use what you have, and you can kind of tell if it's going to be sturdy enough or not. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll use this hooked ribbon XL in this tan color, and like I said, I'm going to use 2 strands, so I will pull from the middle, and then I'll also pull from the outside and use 2 strands together. Okay, so to get started, we are going to start with a magic circle. And I use this for a lot of my projects. I used to hate it because I could not do it right, but this way works really well. I've never had an issue, and I love using it now. So if you need more help with the magic circle, I have a longer video I will put in the description box below. You can use that and then come back and meet us. But otherwise, I'll just show you quickly here. I just put the strand. Now remember, I'm doing 2 strands. You might not be if you're using a thicker yarn. I hope that doesn't mess anybody up. So you're just going to put your yarn over your 3 fingers like this and wrap it around and make an X in the back like that. And then you're just going to go under this first strand here, and then you'll go over the next strand and pull up a loop. Okay, and then you can slide it off your hand. You have a magic circle, and we are going to chain 1. So chain 1, and that kind of secures it too. All right, so for the first round, we are going to do 6 single crochet inside this magic circle. So go ahead and do your 6, 2, 3, 4, and if you have to tug on that to tighten it a little bit, you can do that. 5 and 6, and then you'll pull your magic circle closed and let that just kind of hang off into the back. And then we're going to close our magic circle with a slip stitch into the very first stitch that we made. So you might want to count them especially if you're doing 2 strands, it might look a little bit funny. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So go in and make sure you get under all of that if you're using 2 strands, and slip stitch. Okay. And for round 2, and it's okay if this is twisting here, it doesn't matter. You won't even notice. For round 2, we're going to chain 1, And we're going to do 2 single crochet in every stitch around. Now I'm not going to go into that very first one that I did. I'm going to go into the next one, and we're going to place 2 single crochet into that stitch, into the same stitch. Okay, so go in there twice and do 2 single crochet. And then you'll do the same for every stitch around. 2 inside of that one, and you'll go all the way around until you have 12 single crochet. So finish yours, I'll do mine, and I'll meet you right back if you want to pause the video. All right, at the end of round 2 we have 12 single crochet, and you're going to slip stitch into the very first one that you made. Okay, so moving on to round 3, we're going to chain up 1. And we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next stitch. And then we're going to do 2 single crochet and increase into the stitch after that. And that will be your pattern all the way around. You'll do 1 single crochet into the next, and then 2 into the one after that. And at the end you'll have 18 single crochet. So go ahead and pause, and I'll meet you right back. And at the end of round 3, you'll slip stitch to the very first single crochet that you made. And we will move on to round 4. So for round 4, we'll start with a chain 1, and then we're going to do a single crochet into the first stitch, and a single crochet into the second stitch, and then we're going to do 2 single crochet or an increase in the stitch after that. And that will be your pattern all the way around again. We'll do 1 into the next, 1 into the one after that, and then we will increase and do 2 in the following stitch. So repeat that pattern all the way around, and when you get to the end you will have 24 single crochet, slip stitch to the very first, and I'll meet you there. Okay, at the end of round 4, I slip stitch to the first, and for round 5 we're going to start with chain 1, and this is really easy round. We're just going to do 1 single crochet in every stitch around for a total of 24 single crochet, and then you will slip stitch to the very first when you get to the end. So go ahead and do yours. I'll see you after round 5. I've slip stitched at the end of round 5, and moving right along to round 6, we're going to chain up 1, and then we are going to single crochet in the first 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to increase or single crochet 2 into the next stitch. Okay, and you're going to repeat that pattern around 2 more times. Crochet in the single crochet in 7 stitches, and then an increase, and then single crochet in 7, and you'll end with an increase, and we'll have 27 single crochet at the end of this round. So I will meet you back there. At the end of round 6, make sure you slip stitch to the very first single crochet, and then we just have 2 more rounds to go. Your bowl should be forming at this point. And for rounds 7 and 8, we're going to do the exact same thing. For both rounds, we're going to chain 1, and then we're just going to place 1 single crochet in every stitch around. So do this for round 7, and when you get to the end, slip stitch into the first, and then also do it for round 8. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for watching. I truly appreciate everybody who is here and who leaves comments and lets me know how these projects work for them. I do have a lot of videos, over 100 videos already and counting. So if you'd like to subscribe, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do so, and you'll get notified whenever I put up anything new. And also, please take a look at some of the other videos I have posted. I have all kinds of things like, I don't know, anything you can think of at this point. And if you have any suggestions for me for videos, please leave them in the comments below as well. I do read the comments. I try to reply to everybody. But also let me know how this worked out for you, who you made it for, what kind of yarn you used, what color. I guess these make pretty good gifts. My niece was talking to me about it, and she has one that's really cute, and so I'm like, oh, I'll try to make that. And I have been selling quite a few of them as well, but I guess they make pretty good gifts for just about anybody. You could put your car keys in it or whatever, but also college students, graduates, or teens, whoever. So anyway, again, thanks for being here, and please like the video. Please comment below if you want, and I'd love to have you subscribe as well. I'm also, excuse me, I'm also on Instagram and TikTok at Creations Misfit. So if you'd like to follow me over there, I would love to have you as well. All right, so I'm coming up to the end of round 7. I'm going to do round 8 off screen, and then we will finish up. I also wanted to just quickly say you can leave it here after round 7. There is a pretty good depth to it already. You can see you can throw stuff in here, you know, some of your little doodads. There is a good amount of room in there, so if you want to leave it here, you can, or if you want to go on and do round 8, you're more than welcome to do that as well. All right, I finished up round 8. I'm going to slip stitch here, and then I'm going to chain 1 and just cut my yarn, tie off there, and you are finished with your bowl. So you'll just have to tie in your ends, and then you can throw all your stuff in, and it's a cute little bowl for any room in the house, really. So I hope that you enjoyed making your catch-all bowl, and thank you again for being here, and I hope to see you on other videos soon. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.